And as we come on air here at 6 o'clock right now, parts of the metro are seeing some rain, and some of you will have a slick morning commute after the long holiday weekend. This is the start of what we could see for the rest of the week. Thankfully, the rain stayed away yesterday and for the weekend, but you got to pay up here.
We definitely have to pay up. I know a lot of people are hoping for some rain. It's been dry for a bit, Guy, and of course, I know my plants certainly needed it.
Yeah, and the dry stretch finally has come to an end as you had overnight in portions of west central Minnesota. You saw some showers and storms kind of push off to the east. So wet conditions today, and we'll keep the chance for showers and storms each day on the 7-day forecast. You'll see off to the south, you're still finding a lot of lightning here from Mankato down to Albert Lee. So some shower and thunderstorms still off to the south. Just some showers here for us in the metro as things continue to move off to the east. Some showers here bubbling up over western Wisconsin. So after this last round of showers that pushes through, you can see over in Buffalo, St. Cloud, East Bethel, that's all going to move eastward, eventually hitting western Wisconsin later this morning. After that, we'll shut the rain off. We'll find a break before another round of showers and storms redevelop later on, right around 4 o'clock. So I'll be tracking that out. Alicia?
Guy, thank you. Yeah, dealing with wet conditions. Also, a minor incident popped up here up near Brooklyn Park on 252 eastbound. We'll show you on traffic cameras here. It looks like a fire truck and an ambulance are on the scene at 252 eastbound at 85th Avenue in between that intersection there. Not causing too big of a slowdown. Trying to get some more information about what had happened. Looks like a fire crew is cleaning up some sort of mess. We'll try to get some more details and have an update here in a few minutes. Developing right now as kids head back after the long holiday weekend, we're making calls to police about a shooting that left a young person dead.
This all happened in North Minneapolis about 13 hours ago. So let's show you where that scene unfolded. It happened on Bryant Avenue North, which is in the McKinley neighborhood of Minneapolis. The CC is live at North Memorial Hospital where that victim died with new information this morning. CC.
Hi, good morning, guys. So police say that this was a really tragic end to what had been a fairly safe holiday weekend in Minneapolis. That's as of this morning. Police say that they do have some leads, but no arrests have been made yet. And so that's why they're really asking for the public's help and trying to figure out who pulled the trigger. So police say that officers got 911 calls reporting shots fired around 5:30 last night on the 3700 block of Bryant Avenue North. When officers got there, they found a person in an alley. They believe that person was a teenager. Police tell us the victim's name and age will be released in the coming days here. Chief Brian O'Hara says the shootings that have been happening recently are targeted violence over very minor things.
It is not random. These are people who know one another. These are minor beefs. You know, this is a lot of nonsense that people are going to get a gun and shoot one another over, but it is not random.
Now, again, police say that they do have some leads, but they're asking anyone in the community to call Crime Stoppers if they know anything about what happened yesterday. Jason, Alicia.
All right, CC reporting live in Robbinsdale. Thank you.
Well, this morning, an 18-year-old is in critical condition after being shot in Robbinsdale yesterday. It happened on Grimes Avenue, about a half a mile north from Memorial Hospital. Right now, police have 2 juveniles in custody in connection with the shooting.
In just 3 hours, Valley Fair will open its gates after some trouble at its parking lot last night. The theme park released a statement about 8 hours ago addressing what happened. They say several police agencies had to be called in because of a group fighting in the parking lot. They say a young person was hurt but will be okay. Valley Fair sent us a statement saying, quote, "We have zero tolerance for this kind of behavior, as the safety of our guests and associates is always our top priority. This season, the park put in place new rules. After 4 p.m., kids 15 and under need to have a chaperone somewhere with them in the park."
In 6 hours, Governor Walz will sign a bill that legalizes recreational marijuana in the state, making Minnesota the 23rd state to do so. Starting in July, anyone 21 years and over can use and have up to 2 ounces of cannabis. And a month after that, people with minor marijuana convictions will have their records cleared.
This morning, 2 families still can't get into their homes more than 36 hours after a fire in Howard Lake. The fire spread from 2 homes and a garage to a steeple of a church. It could have been much worse, too. After making sure his own family got out safe, the homeowner where the fire started went inside to the burning home of his next-door neighbor to save her 3 dogs.
I really think I was just more on autopilot more than anything. It was just do what needs to get done. Don't hesitate. Don't even think about it. Just go do it.
An ember floated over the St. James Lutheran Church steeple, but firefighters were able to contain it before that fire spread. This morning, we'll find out if crews in Iowa will start demolishing what's left of an apartment building that collapsed over the weekend. It comes as many say their loved ones are still missing in the rubble. Maggie Vespa is in Davenport this morning with the latest.
I'm NBC's Maggie Vespa here in Davenport, Iowa, where you can see a huge chunk of this 6-story historic hotel turned apartment building here in the middle of the city's downtown fell off Sunday evening. And as you can imagine, chaos pretty much ensued. Thankfully, officials say there were no reported deaths, but we've heard at least 8 people have been rescued. At least one of those 8 is hospitalized. Officials also saying they don't have an official count of the unaccounted for, meaning they don't have a count of the missing. But people here on the ground tell us there are absolutely loved ones and relatives who they say were living in that building who they can't find. That being said, officials tell us at this point the cadaver dogs, the search and rescue crews, they have finished their job. They have gone through the rubble, and now the city tells us they're moving into the cleanup phase, or at least that's their next goal. The question is basically what happens next here on the ground in Davenport. We will have the very latest on this story coming up on Today.
We'll take a look at this incredible dash cam video coming out of Nova Scotia, Canada, where a massive wildfire is burning. This driver here can barely see what's in front of them. This is terrifying. The city is under a state of emergency this morning. Right now, thousands of people there are being evacuated as firefighters work around the clock to battle the flames.
Yeah, let's get over to Guy. I know we were dealing with smoke from Alberta. This is way northeast.
Exactly. Yeah, this is on the other side of the country over. There's an high pressure off the coast of Boston, which is keeping that wildfire smoke in portions of New England as you get into New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and that part of the country. But over here, I mean, little to no wildfire smoke expected for us, right? You'll see the wildfire smoke really hanging to the north for the next several days. This is through Friday at 6 a.m. So again, we're not expected to see any thick wildfire smoke here in the upper Midwest. Alicia?
Guy, thank you. We'll take a live look from Washington, D.C., where in just a few hours, the House Rules Committee will take up the debt ceiling bill. If it passes, it will move to the House floor, where a vote is expected Thursday. The 2-year deal suspends the nation's borrowing limit until early 2025, holds non-defense spending flat next year with a 1% increase in 2025. And Republicans are touting wins, but Democrats aren't happy about the deal's expanded work requirements for federal food stamp recipients.
Expect another busy day on the roads as more people head home from their Memorial Day weekend. If you're heading home from your extra day off, AAA says the best time is before 2 p.m. or after 6 p.m. The window between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. is expected to be the most congested. And if you're flying, here is a look at MSP's departures board. Things are clear right now. The only issue is arrivals, where 2 flights are canceled and 4 are delayed. So just make sure you check ahead if you're flying out.
Taking a live look outside from our camera, looking over the Stone Arch Bridge. Right now, gray clouds are clinging on to the metro. Looks like it's dry in this spot for now, but depends on where you're really waking up, Guy. Could be wet, could be dry.
Yeah, you can even see the rain kind of picking up back here in the KARE 11 backyard. Just general showers, though. I haven't seen any lightning this morning, and we're not expecting to see any or find any more lightning like earlier this morning. Just showers moving by. You can see the lightning decreasing once it hit right over Minneapolis, St. Paul earlier this morning. Now just some showers. Still off to the south, you have some thunderstorms. Again, you'll see that lightning here from Mankato to Albert Lee, but that's also decreasing as things track east. We'll continue to find some rain this morning, and then we'll do it all over again. We'll see some showers and storms redevelop this afternoon, and that round could be stronger than what kind of moved through earlier. You have some just general showers here from Mora down to East Bethel, Twin Cities, Lakeville, all finding some showers just hugging the 35 corridor. We'll see this continue to make its way east throughout the morning hours. Then we'll find a little room for sunshine before we do it all over again with some redevelopment. A few storms that do redevelop later on could bring some large hail and some heavy rain once we see those storms just kind of redevelop throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Your commute still could be a little wet through about 8 a.m. Once we hit about 9, 10 o'clock later this morning, we'll see those shower chances kind of decrease for the later morning hours. Temperatures right now, though, however, are in the mid-60s. You got 66. It is warm out here, pretty tropical here with dew point temperatures also in the 60s, and we'll see that carry through For a good portion of the 7-day forecast, you'll see temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s with dew point temperatures trying to get up there in the 50s and 60s. So it's going to feel a little muggy, especially Friday. That's the warmest day on the 7-day. You'll see a high of 90 degrees. And then you'll see temperatures on Saturday at 88 with a chance for showers and storms. Sunday as well, chance for showers and storms, even getting into Monday.